Shalom and good day, all. This is Tehillim29 back again for some DC reviews, and in these DC reviews I'll be covering Detective Comics by Tom Taylor with issue 1094, and also Flash issue 18 by Simon Spurrier. I'll now get things ready and organized to cover the first one that I'll be reviewing first. So first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? Sure enough it does, to which I give it a 7 out of 10. As in this story we learn a bit of a secret behind a certain villain's daughter's succession in how she is establishing, I guess, her eternal youth medicine. To which I give it a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the area of the internal art as we have a look around the beginning, middle, and of course the end, and also what is happening story-wise with the characters. So as the story begins, we catch up with Batman in Gotham as he also goes out of his way to not only capturing a villain, but also getting a little bit of help with Harvey Bullock. As we start to move towards the middle of the story, we get to see one of the villains that are present on the scene, and things are now starting to add up as to how this things are starting to work out as to how things are working out for this particular medicine is coming about. And as we start to move towards the end of the story, we learn that Damian Wayne, who is under disguise, hiding in a prison, has let his father know that blood has been taken from him, and it's used in conjunction to the experiments that are taking place to give, I guess, the fountain of youth to some of these characters. So Joe Chill's daughter ain't as clean as she appears to be. For the internal art, I give it a 7.5 out of 10, as I quite like the art, how it was used in this story. Next is the area of the story itself. Considering how far we are, did we get any comic book references to any of the previous issues that might be important in this story? The answer is no. Next is the area of time, to which only later came up. The locations that made an appearance in the story were Gotham and, of course, the hospital one of the hospitals in Gotham. The cast of characters consisting of Bruce Wayne Batman, someone by the name of Spencer Robertson. We had Harvey Bullock make an appearance, Damian Wayne Robin, and Barbara Gordon Oracle. For the overall story rating, I give it a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to move into The Flash, issue 18 by Simon Spurrier. So, starting on first things first, in relation to Flash issue 18, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? In some essence it does, but my overall rating for it is a 6 out of 10. Now it's time to move in relation to the area of the internal art, as well as what's happening story-wise with the characters, as we have a look around the beginning, middle, and of course the end. So as the story begins, we also catch up with what's happening with Wally West Flash in Scataris, along with what's happening with the character of Jai, his son. As we start to move towards the middle of the story, we see that Jai is having an interaction with this dog, to which we're told that this dog is a poop of the Speed Force that has a connection to the Speed Force of sorts. Utter BS, but what can you do with a story like this? Until last but not least, we catch up with Wally West, back again on Scataris. So, for the overall rating for the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10, as I didn't mind the art in relation to the story, but how does the story itself go in relation to the story rating. Of course, the story rating is made up of comic references. Did we actually get any? Actually, we did. To which we got the DC All-In Special Issue 1. Next is the area of time. I think time would actually work really well in the area of the Flash, but it's never addressed in the story. And I don't really care how fast the Flash can run, but you can still include some time element in the story. Next is the location. Of course, we have Scataris, but it wasn't really pointed out very clearly within the story. The cast of characters, to which this took a lot of focus on, was Jai West, Wally West, and of course we get the appearance of some Justice League members. For the overall story rating, I give it a 6 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.